from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. I'm ready intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the New England Patriots. Here's the former Patriot All-Pro Stephen Gostkowski to start us, and off we go from Foxborough. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Wait, 20!
58, come on! You can't block me. You can't block me.
On first down, Brady. Complete to a former Patriot, Ben Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. To throw, it's Brady.
That's retarded. He was standing still and then went full speed.
White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it'll bring up third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Brady now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double.
Are you kidding me?
Picked off by Patrick Chung, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on second down, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Brady deferring to White on the draw. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Undercrunch. Check that set. Bang, 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 bang. Hatchet. 22-jet bombers. 22-jet package.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson.
I don't want to play with this guy.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My truly cold is shield. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Pepper stuff the ass like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes. They know it's real. Yeah, bit this way. Right before the deal. Yeah, say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing. I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me. I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? Rep for your bro, for your post, your pop, and your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat for the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar. One man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Ooh.
So don't say nothing.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down Packers.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line. 19.
Double time. 3 down.
To throw is Rodgers. Space to maneuver.
How, dude?
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 13 yards, first down Packers.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Let's see what you got.
On first down, Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on second.
How?
Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He's 10 yards off.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Snead. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Need a pro. Where's pro?
Was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Snead's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jackson now.
God dang it, why did he step backwards?
Zadarius Smith charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Yeah.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
You kidding me?
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Jackson. And that'll wind up up, incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He can run for it, and he will.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this where both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Jackson on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown.
Are you kidding me?
Covered. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. A former 1st-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Double time. 3 down. Shit. Hey, 88. 57 the mic. Topper.
To throw again, Rodgers. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Back. 57's Mike 57. Watch a slap. Blue draw Corker. Joker. Deuce. 10-30.
Now Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Check three.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep,
what?
Green Bay football.
What? He's a cheater. Hey, pal, I'm getting reported. I'm actually streaming right now, and I never touched the football. We both.
Ready to get their next drive underway.
I'm pretty sure you probably know the rules of football, so yeah, you're getting reported, buddy.
They went 4-on-4, turn it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number one headset?
My team never touched the football. We know what that means. You're terrible. You're trash. You're 3-14 with Aaron Rodgers. How bad can you be at a video game? 3-14 with Aaron Rodgers.
Very much, and I think
You're a
that's how he's
freaking
going to play
cheater,
this
dude.
game. Go
You should
for
feel
it.
pretty
Be aggressive
awful.
because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson, there on the coverage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he will
You're
not
terrible,
be able
dog.
to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and
terrible.
now it's fourth down. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on
Come on,
fourth
let's see if you
down.
can finally get a pass. The odds are actually with you that you'll complete a pass because you've missed so many. You've got to complete one eventually. So the odds are with you, buddy. Odds are with you. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least
Good job,
somewhat
Sheen.
predictably, it
Doing
doesn't
a glitch
pay
wherever you
off.
did there
And
to
the
get the ball
Ravens
back.
get the
Good
football
job.
back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield. Blitz coming, and down
What?
he goes.
No one picks up that block?
Preston
Okay.
Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of
You want
8.
to blitz? You want to blitz?
Now after that sack, it's
You want to
third
blitz
and
me? You
long
want to
for
blitz
Jackson
Jackson?
and the
You want to
Ravens.
blitz Lamar Jackson? Okay.
Here's Jackson on third and long. And the pressure gets to him
Okay.
again. Zadarius Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Let's see if you can do that now. Let's see if you can do it now. I gave you a chance, buddy.
Possession here
Let's see if you can do
turns
something
over
now.
with the football already being
Blitz 4
in
plays
the
in a
red
row. I
zone.
know it was coming. Give you a chance. You're right.
Rodgers now on first down. Making the catch is Sternberger.
Rodgers,
So a
sweet.
nice job to break the one
Finally, you
tackle,
kind
but not
of
much
realize how you're
daylight
supposed to use
after
that
that as
quarterback.
he's brought
Finally,
down.
you're starting to learn
The
something.
completion good for
That's the
3
kind of place
on
you
second
play right
down.
there. Always have to have a backup with Rodgers because he's not fast enough to run away. You're
To
learning.
throw again on second down. Rodgers.
Why am I-
And he finds his time.
That was actually really stupid on my part. I don't know why I was controlling the linebacker.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
All right, you're learning
From
finally though.
13 yards
Like I
out,
said.
as his guys are back within a single score.
There you go.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this
All
game.
right. Now I'll show you how to play
there's
some
an emphasis
football.
on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
All right, don't block him.
Bring it a few
16.
past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
All right, here we go. Shouldn't you keep doing coach suggestions? I'll be a little nice to you. I should go in formations, but I'll try to be a little nice.
Turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Jackson.
Dude, throw it away. I'm holding R3.
And he goes down. Zadarius Smith getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
I'll show you what happens when you blitz Lamar Jackson every play. It's not really that fun.
For 2nd and 23. Here's Jackson.
How? He's right next to him. Okay, I'm done doing uncoach suggestions.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Use the timeout? Why?
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And they'll have it in the red zone before
they're tight end. Why wouldn't you lower your shoulder and pick up more yards? All you can do is a stick on it was a small DB. So you don't know anything.
Since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll try and run it. And they're going to have this across midfield and
get back to
the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create?
Watch, Lamar's going to go for a touchdown. Easy with the legs. Easy. Easy. Why'd you believe me? Never believe your opponent, bro. Why'd you believe me?
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Wait, is this a... Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Play.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So 1st and goal, 6 points here.
I'll send that linebacker blitz. Audible out of there, I'm going to get throw touchdown. Audible out of it, I'm telling you. All right, whatever.
Jackson for the shotgun.
Told you.
Well, look at this. They get the turnover.
Okay, I don't understand why he keeps throwing so short. He's not that bad of a thrower. God dang. He's accurate. Why they crap on him like that, dude?
And especially
so
with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and
Six
sometimes
and
you can be so
22,
careful
Jesus
that you end up running yourself into an error.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Rodgers.
That's a pick. Oh my God, I'm just going to drop the ball.
And it falls down incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now it's 3rd down. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. you're a nice
What?
guy.
Oh, no.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
I have the wrong
The
play.
Packers go for it. Rodgers looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The Packers
Still, you can't do
unable to
anything.
pick up the first. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
He's telling him. We got 3.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
God dang it.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
I
A
messed up.
huge loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Throw it away.
He's going to be driven down.
R3 does not work.
Able to get in there for his
Now, what is
2nd
this doing?
sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line
So
flat out
stupid.
cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it. And now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Dude, I wish it would switch me to a...
That's
That's gonna make me
Picking
mad.
up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We have to go over this again. What happens when you try this stupid crap like that to me? And I'll fumble the ball right here. Get ready for it. Not gonna get me to quit by waiting, so don't even.
Now it's Rodgers being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing
We have a
on it.
2-minute
But it's
warning.
really,
Turn
really
upfield,
difficult. You're talking
idiot.
about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the
I don't
ground.
know how to play. Literally probably using the best quarterback to use in the game.
Yeah, that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there.
He's thrown
with
3
him to
picks,
force
and
that
his
to the
X
ground.
factor is literally
And
AI
fourth
has
down now coming up.
is almost
Figuring
close
they're
to
going
impossible
for it
to
on 4th
intercept
down.
it.
Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they
Oh,
don't get
dude.
it, all is not lost.
Thrown
Yeah,
3
normally
picks
in
with a
this
quarterback that you're
situation,
not
when you're
supposed to
talking
even
about
be able to
having
throw
go
picks
for it,
with.
everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. Now it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Flush, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because this...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Matt Judon in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Packers are going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Easy. I win.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Tucker's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done.
Oh, yeah, my boy.
Stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
Pick 6, question mark?
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside.
Oh, you almost got it.
Made. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
There you go, baby.
And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Back to throw. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play.
I have to actually go for this because you're a cheater.
Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green
You're a cheater,
dude. The field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Wow.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
You do know I'm streaming, right? I'm going to report you and you're going to get perma-banned. You idiot. You do realize there's a zero tolerance policy on Sony. Your account's gone. Idiot. You're an idiot.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
You're trash. You got it picked. I'd love to cheat and lose, too.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. Eluding the pressure right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question,
you're
when you
lucky I
force
threw 2
4
interceptions
turnovers,
because this nigga
you
doesn't
get to
throw
enjoy
right.
the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of.
Lamar is such a better quarterback
home.
IRL.
You
It's
talk
so
about
annoying.
celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
Up, Lil Savage, and enjoy the permanent ban. I'll report.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them, mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum, all. In the result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find it so she fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super
Alright, I'm done. My guy was